found the best defense by far in Madden 25 after the recent patch. And in today's video, I'm going to break down one of my favorite defenses in the game you can use to get easy pressure on the quarterback while still having great coverage to get lots of sacks, interceptions, and more stops on defense. Let's get into it now. YouTube, what is up? It is your boy Duke, back here from sportsgamers.com. I want to help you guys out on defense today. Now, I've been running the Vikings defensive playbook lately because it has a lot of the defenses I like after the patch. Dime 1-4, 2-3 Sam, the nickel 3-3 odd, the 4-3 even 6-1, 3-4 odd, 3-4 bear. All defenses I like a lot. However, in this video, I want to focus on this nickel 3-3 odd. Now, the 3-3 odd is one of the best formations in the game after the patch. You can get really good A-gap and edge pressure. Edge and A-gap pressure. So, I want to break down some setups I use to get this pressure, show you guys my packages, my subs, all that. But before I do that, I need to give you guys the coaching adjustments. So, you're going to want to use auto flip off with base alignment. You're going to want to set option defense conservative. Now, zone drops are up to you. You could set those if you want. I have mine on default. But the reason why I do auto flip off and base alignment is you want to make sure with the play we're calling here, again, hot blitz 3, you want to have this nickel corner. I like to have him on the left of the screen. Okay, now, one of the biggest keys to this defense is you need to make a specific package for it to work. So before I set the package, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my fastest linebacker, best edge rusher really, where you see number 98 on the screen. I'm going to put Baker there. But you really want to sub your starters out, then back in on the front seven, because when you use the package, if you don't sub them out and then put them back in, they're going to get taken out of the game. So you see I'm adjusting really, honestly, everybody in the front seven except for basically my two outside corners and my two safeties because they're not really part of the front seven. But everybody else, I'm adjusting. I'm taking them out, and then I'm putting them back in. Now the package we're going to use is the outside linebacker sub. The reason why we use this package is because when we do this, it basically reads that outside linebacker on the right of the screen as an outside linebacker. If you don't do that, the game reads him as a D-end, which affects the adjustments and things you can do with him. So we're going to look at this play here. Again, the hot blitz 3. I'm going to show you guys a few different ways you can set this up. Okay, so with this defense, what we're going to be doing is giving the offense the same look every time. We want them to see the same look pre-snap, but have no idea what we're doing. We can bring edge pressure from both sides, get dual pressure, just the left, or just the right with this defense, and have really easy mix-ins with pressure and coverage. Now guys, if you want my full defensive game plans and tips and schemes after this patch, check out sportsgamers.com, sign up to be a VIP member. I have tons of defenses on the site. This is just one of the ones I've been running, but I have honestly a lot more and a lot better than this even. I have a mix-in with the A-gap, I have different formations, all sorts of different things. So if you like this content, I do daily Madden 25 tips and gameplays on this channel. Make sure you subscribe, drop me a like, comment on the video. I also do college football 25 content on here as well if you enjoy playing that game. So, setup is really easy. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show blitz. To do that, you hit triangle or Y, your coverage audible, pop up the coverage adjustment screen. Then you see show blitz is R1 for me. You hit the button that says show blitz. If you're on Xbox, that could be a different button, but PlayStation, that's R1. What that does is it just brings these guys in the box, right? Which is really good for your coverage. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to slide out this linebacker. We're going to slant our defensive line to the outside. To slant outside, you hit left on the D-pad, up on the right stick. Gives you these rush angles you see right here. We QB contain, and we want to make sure that the D-ends are on the contains. Now, this is very important. This is why we need to use the package. When you slide the linebacker out, if you don't use the package, he's going to go right back in. The key here is to slide him out. Is when you slide him out with the D-end on the contain, he's going to come free. Now, if we leave it like this, we'd want to use the linebacker on the blitz angle. Obviously, we can adjust this coverage however we see fit. We might want to do something like this, but if they were basically to just snap the ball here, we're going to get pressure from that DB, the left slot, and the outside linebacker on the right. So we're sending 5, and we honestly can make this better. And you guys can see really quick pressure off the edge, and we also got to shed up the middle. That's the double or nothing. I definitely recommend if you're going to run this defense or really any defense, you really want to have double or nothings. And the reason for that is double or nothings are going to basically get super glitchy at D-tackle. There's a few different ones. I just use Gastineau, whatever his name is. But there's a few different options. It's like mostly the AKA players. But yeah, the double or nothings are really, really good. Now, you guys can see here, with this type of defense, your job is to just take away that first read. You guys can see I'm screaming off that edge, get really good pressure. Now, obviously, if you take a look at the replay, if you send 5, you're getting pressure both ways. This time I sent 4. So here, what I did is I had the nickel corner that was blitzing. I put him into coverage. You don't always have to blitz 5. You can also just blitz 4. So like right here, this helped a lot out over the middle. And I just went to guard the other deeper in route. And again, sending 4 people, you get single edge. Sending 5, you get double edge. Really good pressure coverage combo. Now, some of the things I like to do with this defense as far as coverage goes, again, I always just, first of all, show blitz, crash the line out, QB contain. That's the first step. When you show blitz, crash the line out, QB contain, you're getting the pressure set up. Then, you slide this guy out. You can bring this guy back in, where you see this guy right here. If you don't like the way he's lined up, you can bring him back in. But like I said, you can definitely, mix in your coverage adjustments. Like, you don't always have to blitz 5. You can blitz 4, and you can mix in what side you're blitzing 4 from. So, like, what I like to do a lot is put these safeties in quarters. This will take away the seams pretty good, protect against the deep ball, because after the patch, if you have these guys 2-4 down in the box, there are different assignments, they can get burnt. But with this, you're set up pretty good. I might do something like this to where, I man up the tight end, have flat coverage. If I was worried about the flats over here, I could put this guy in a hard flat. I can man him up. I can put him in a hook zone. I mean, again, really, the world is your oyster with this defense. All the adjustments are up to you. That's why I really like it, because it's easy to adjust from. So like you see here, again, we get quick pressure. I take away that first read, sacked. Now, of course, you do something like this over and over and over again. If you just keep blitzing that one guy, so again, we'll show blitz, crash on out, QB contain, slide this guy out. They're going to ID him, okay? They're going to ID this guy. So what do? If you notice they're IDing the guy, you put him in coverage and blitz the other way. So you want to ID that guy? Okay, cool, bro. ID him. Guess what? Now I'm not blitzing him anymore, and I'm blitzing the other way. So that's the really nice thing about this blitz is, hey, okay, you want to ID the one of the guys every time? Guess what? I'm going to pick up on that, and now we're blitzing the other way. So you see what I'm saying here? If they start to think you're only blitzing from that side, oops, no. We can blitz from either side. Or, like I said, if they really, like maybe they start to run play actions or block extra people or just do a combo of things. Like here, we'll go to a play action and just, try to cancel the fake really quickly. Again, that's when you can send 5. If they're doing a lot of adjustments to try to block your blitz, always sending 5 is going to be more consistent than 4. That's what I really like about this blitz is, you got different ways you can screen. 4, 5, left, right, both sides. Really does not matter. So like here, we're going to go ahead do the send 5. They're going to call play action. And as you guys can see here, well, we're not going to fall for that, and we're going to get a sack. We're going to get a sack. Now in this game, if they're in the 3rd, 4th, and long, really recommend pass committing. Pass committing is going to get more pressure just from the line rushing, but also the coverage is going to be better, and your blitzers will go directly in at the quarterback, even with play action. Now, contains do help with the play action, I can't talk today, aspect of it, but I definitely recommend pass committing and obvious passing down. So you just need to be careful, because if they do run the ball, you could potentially give up a big running play. There is a penalty for pass committing if they do run the ball. But again, the run is not very good this year, so most people aren't going to run a lot anyways. You get in obvious situations where they're going to pass. It is definitely worth pass committing. But again, look, this is like for a 5-man rush. See, it's good coverage. We had dual pressure, and they end up taking a sack. This defense is really easy to run. As you see, it's easy setup. Literally just show blitz, crash your defense lines outside, QB contain, slide this guy out. You could leave this guy here. He lines up differently against different things, or you can move him in. When I say him, I mean the nickel corner. Completely up to you. So you always want to make sure you use the blitzing linebacker. Again, at this point, now it's all about adjustments. I could leave it like this and blitz 5. I could blitz 4. If I'm blitzing 4, I could blitz from the left, the right. I can change up the coverage of my safeties. I can change my shells, make this like a cover 2, cover 3, cover 4. Whatever I want to do, again, I can do that. That's the best thing about this defense. Now, when running it, make sure these 2 linebackers are safeties, good users, and I like to make sure they're fast and good coverage, because they're never blitzing, but I definitely will man them up. I'll use her. I'll do all sorts of things. So they need to be versatile guys. Like right now I have Holland and Hamilton, but I'm probably going to upgrade them. They're not the best, but they're good enough. I look for safeties that have, I do like 90 zone and man if you can get that, but that's very hard. Only guy that really does is Curl, Cameron Curl, as far as I know. That's an actual legit safety. But hey, it is what it is. Anyways, if you like this blitz, if you like this defense, make sure to smash that like button. Check out sportsgamers.com for more. Until next time, it's your boy Duke, and I'm out of here.